I spent 4 weeks prototyping a game where you get to go around and mess with people, similar to games like Goat Simulator and Untitled Goose Game. But instead, you're a bastard seagull that goes around, takes everyone's food, and does not apologize for it. First, I started like any other Unity 3D developer by creating my 1000th project. First, I started like any other developer by creating the physics and the movement system. But you can't forget about the most important mechanic of all, the take mechanic. I made a flawless system, 0% spaghetti, and yet it was still missing the main character. So I opened up Blender and religiously deleted the default cube and respawned it back into existence.
Wow!
Now, let's see it in Unity.
It's alive!
The model imported just fine, but it was still missing the animations. But animations can take a long time. I also have other things to do, like the NPC system or maybe a better map. And I also have to fix the spaghetti code from earlier. So instead, I think it's best I work on animations wasn't looking too good. So I looked up a flying animation reference and I did this. The feet are on the ground for extra stability.
Then he waddled away.
I imported it into Unity, but it looked like he was riding a bicycle in the air. And then I got it working just fine, without the extra stability. It was time to say goodbye since it was getting a bit old. So I called an island builder, but he said he'll do it for 2 number 9s.
A number 9 large.
And an island full of fries. We shook hands on it, even though I had no money.
Bruh.
He immediately started working on the new island blueprints. What? Wait a minute, is that Florida?
But what the hell, boy?
No, it's not. It's the latest cutting-edge advanced sand island, out of the Midwest.
I can clearly tell it's Florida. Well, thankfully, I didn't have to resort to an alternative payment method. But I hope the government doesn't see it. I brought the schematics into Unity 3D and scaled it up to use it as a reference for the terrain. Now I needed to turn this grid of squares into a cutting-edge sand island.
Robin and Mark.
The terrain was complete, but it was still missing buildings and a mega yacht. I could spend the next 6 years making low-quality assets, or I can spend 6 hours making tall squares. So I spent the next 1,000 eons placing squares, even though no one was going to see it. These are some big buildings. How's the budget looking? Oh. And this is what I ended up with. Over here we have the local Walmart supermarket, which is not too far from the
Low-income housing environment.
and an airport complete with a nuclear site,
Legalize nuclear bombs.
which is required for an advanced sand island. And some fuel tanks. Just don't let the Americans know. Moving over this way, we have the island mansion. Leave a comment for who should live here.
What do you mean by that?
This pool has a robot and 4 walls to prevent it from the AI uprising. Just don't forget to say thank you. And finally, Lighthouse.
Number 20. Frog in a frozen vegetable bag.
The game is still in a rough shape. There are many things I want to implement, like NPCs that trap and catch the seagull, or someone using a metal detector gets his treasure stolen. If you have your own wacky ideas, put them in the comments. Once your brilliant idea is inside of the game, I will quote you in the game credits. Also, stay tuned for an alpha demo release before the end of this year. So make sure to subscribe to know when the demo is available. On my next video, I will finish the AI and NPC system.
What is a flamingos favorite food? Raw ants is only.